All right, you can go now.
Let's
right.
bloody go.
It's rolling too. Hey, episode 148 of Luke and Lewis, and I think you may have noticed it's a little bit bloody festive.
It's the silly
Christmas.
season. It's also the festive season. Hey, if you're an audio listener, I'll be honest,
Yeah,
you're missing out on
you really are missing out
a
on
lot of tinsel.
a lot of festivities. You know what?
Recently purchased, as I can tell by
oops.
this tag.
Oh my god, that's my fault. I'm sorry.
The blue bloody deal, and I took the rest of them off. Now everyone knows it's the cheap stuff from the $2 shop.
I don't think anyone thought otherwise. It's Luke and Lewis, and it's a 2-week meme max.
Yeah.
Not really a
this is
meme.
good.
It's just a.
It's Christmas. I wouldn't say Christmas is a meme. I think that was
Yeah.
pre-social media.
Yeah, it's like it's a good meme we all do for a month a year. The whole world.
I
Except for
have got something as
Jewish
well.
people, they don't get involved in that meme.
I've got something as well that's a real staple for our show.
Okay.
I've picked up a dancing Santa.
Oh, nice.
However, there is one issue with this Santa that we didn't realize until we put batteries in him, and that is this.
He's a wandering
walks.
Santa.
Yeah. So I think he doesn't really stay.
Can we give him a give him a crack on my chair?
more of a seizure Santa? Yeah, just chuck him in the chair. It's his hand. It's a big button on his hand. There you go. Yeah. You know, I have a solution. If you
We're gonna get copyrighted.
if you give Mr. Santa Claus over here, I have a solution. Chuck him in the jar, okay? And then you just activate him, and it's all good.
It's freaking, yeah, but it vibrates.
He's broken.
Yeah, Santa's motor's broken.
Already fucking.
Was
broken.
that another $2 store buy?
Yeah. All right. Well, the jar was unnecessary, but we'll keep him there
I need
anyway.
to do a dive to see if I can find last year's Rockin' Santa.
Yeah.
Because that one was like, on the night before Christmas. And
Yeah.
no. It was a real grungy Santa.
Rocking Santa was a lot
Yeah.
cooler. Now, we're at episode 148. Something that I realized, which I think a lot of people might think that we've planned, and I want to just really stomp out that myth. Episode 150 of the Luke and Lewis podcast is going to be the Loogies.
Oh,
And
how good.
How great. Now, a lot of people are probably thinking, oh, wow, isn't it amazing that they did this for episode 150? I just wanted to put it right out there. Complete coincidence. Absolutely not planned.
I think it was supposed to be 149. I think it was supposed to originally be doing it this weekend.
Yeah.
And then only one more episode of the year.
Yeah.
But then we're doing an extra one.
Yeah.
Because the Loogies got pushed back. Now it's a live event.
Yeah.
Can you still get tickets?
Yeah,
I
there's
don't know.
less than 20 left.
Yeah,
so
the
get 'em
last
now.
ones flew off the shelves.
Yeah.
These last few are kind of just wandering off
The,
like
the,
the
the
Santa.
website really just put up the roadblocks with the, tickets were flying off the shelves, and then I changed the website, and that shut the window.
It
So
did. You made it
there's
very
no more flying.
complicated.
All those tickets were like birds flying into the window, and now they're sitting on the floor stunned.
Yeah.
Eventually they will fly away, but some of them may die.
Oh, now I don't have no idea if this was an ironic sound off or a joke. I'm not sure, but I'm assuming dumbass
Yeah.
stopped me mid-sentence after I said there's 3 riddles on the last episode to get a ticket.
Yeah.
He apparently stopped the podcast, went looking for the riddles, then unpaused and was like, I should have listened to the end of Luke's
Oh,
sentence.
so he was looking for riddles because he didn't want them to be spoiled.
No idea if he was joking or he didn't realize I was joking.
Yeah.
Bizarre.
That
You
is
guys
a
are
riddle
either-
in and of itself.
You guys are either not that funny or really fucking stupid.
It could be a little bit of both, to be honest. I wanted to bring something up really early about, speaking of last episode.
Yep.
I was very offended by something that you said
Okay.
about what I was wearing at bowling. I was very upset about that.
We all said you look creepy. You were
No,
wearing
I
a-
said that. Not all of us. I said I looked lovely.
Even Rory Lowe was judgmental.
Yeah, there was
He
other
said-
people.
Yeah, Rory Lowe. What did he message you,
He
Keelan?
said, "What the fuck is Lewis wearing?"
Now I didn't even know that. Has he ever messaged you before?
Only D's nuts jokes.
No. He's got another ghostwriter.
You have
then.
a shit relationship with everyone.
I know.
Yeah, that sucks.
Wait, so before we keep going, Zach called me twice in 2 days
This is tour manager Zach.
just
Yeah.
to say nice shorts.
So he listens to the show.
You know why? Because Zach is also one of those guys where if you compliment him, he goes, "Oh, what's wrong with it? What's wrong with it?"
I know.
On tour, I think he bought a T-shirt or something out.
Oh, nice
new,
shirt.
And we go, "Oh, nice shirt." He goes, "Why? What's wrong with it?"
Because you don't often give sincere compliments.
I do.
So it makes because you often
You'll
don't
wait
often
give
a month.
compliments at all, but when I do, they're sincere.
You'll wait a month and then go to me, "Oh, I hate your pants. They're weird. I don't like the cuffs." And I'm like, "Whoa, I've been wearing this for a month. You've just been sitting on that."
You know, I discovered something else about those shit pants. You pointed out that they have cuffs and they have a hidden zip. Pick a lane.
I
You
didn't
can't
make
have both.
I didn't make the pants. I just
Look,
bought them
okay,
online.
look,
I didn't
you
even
obviously, you guys need to be schooled in what real fashion is, okay? So
Oh, you
I'm doing this.
look like you're in Fight Club.
Yep, that's right. And guess who's the most attractive
gonna get-
actor in the world? Brad Pitt.
The-
He's in Fight Club too.
Yeah, and then
So-
at the end, spoilers, he's not even fucking real. So, dude, you were gonna get destroyed
No.
in the comments. I actually think
look
you will.
so good. I look great.
You look like an old man. I'm no longer the 40-year-old man of the show.
You know what else?
Yes.
You know what else? Just to finish off the outfit, I'm putting on a pinky ring. Just to fucking really fashion you guys.
Is that a Gucci ring? You suck. You're one of the.
I knew you'd hate that.
Yeah, I do. You bought a Gucci ring?
Yeah,
You
ages. I bought it ages
You're
ago.
not even a ring guy.
Yeah, I am. I've been wearing rings all the time.
Oh, you shouldn't.
Look, I'm
What's
just saying.
going on?
Look.
Blue hair.
this-
When's that going to change, by
Dude,
the way?
okay,
Can we get an ETA
I'll give
on
you
the
that.
hair?
I'll give you that. The hair is fucking abysmal.
Yeah.
It's not even. I think this bit is not even blue anymore. It's like yellow.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
kind of
that's
looks
yellow.
intentional now. It looks like it's half brown, half whatever that is.
Yeah.
Turquoise. What's the
Yeah.
color? Aqua? I don't know.
Sin, piss.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
that's blue. It's not even the
This
color
is-
of the tinsel.
This is what it used to be. It
Yeah.
did actually used to be exactly this color, and it is absolutely not that anymore.
No.
So that's the only thing bringing the outfit down. Like, thank God I'm dressed this way, otherwise I'd look like an idiot.
It's not even like a cool singlet. It's like a $10 like low singlet.
I think it's from Kmart.
Yeah.
But I thought I would just wear this. This is my gift.
It's an
to you.
old man undergarment singlet.
Yeah.
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 And you're wearing it as a garment.
Yeah. Yeah. Look, if Machine Gun Kelly can do it, so can I.
He dresses like shit. I mean, I love his music. But
No, he dresses quite cool.
Oh, that's probably you. That's probably the only thing you like about him is the
Yeah,
way he
it really,
dresses.
it actually is.
I like
I'm
his
like,
music.
man, I hate the music. I hate your actions. Your Snapchat stories suck. But bro, I love
follow
the
him on
outfits.
Snapchat.
Whoever his designer is great.
Yeah, right.
His fashion person.
I just before we move on,
Yeah.
I made a big step.
Mhm.
Obviously, society is returning back to normal
Mhm.
after COVID. I've been easing back into it, you know, going slowly. First thing on the agenda was definitely pub.
Yeah.
I've well and truly got that out of the way.
You just said after COVID, I would just like to go sucked in, American listeners.
Yeah, we are post COVID
We're
now.
post COVID. Sucked in.
Suck
And how's
shit,
that?
dude.
How's it working out for you? I
Yeah.
got so many comments when I was saying, "Oh, you guys, wear your masks, do what they recommend." So many, "Oh, you hate freedom. You hate."
Yeah.
Hey, go out to dinner.
You know what?
Huh?
Dude.
Hey, can you go out to dinner? Nah.
You know who doesn't hate freedom now? Us, because
Yeah.
we have it.
Yeah, who's
Yeah.
who's outdoor? Who's
Yeah.
got all their freedoms? Not you.
Land of the free. Can't go to the shops.
Yeah, can't go to the
Shit.
shops. Yeah. Oh, I wonder what I'll have to
We're
do.
gonna get destroyed.
Oh no, you know what? America's being destroyed,
Yeah,
so I don't mind at
I
all.
know. What are you gonna do? Cough on us?
Yeah, please don't.
Please don't. Actually, that would be awful
Yeah.
if you did.
Yeah, you know what?
That would be a good threat. Actually,
I'll be open to a discussion about this type of things. If you think we're wrong, just book a flight to Australia. Oh, they can't. They can't
And
leave their
even
own
if you
country.
get a special permit, we'll see you in 15 days, dude.
Yeah,
All
you
right,
better
1
start
day
saving up
travel,
that
14
quarantine.
days quarantine. We got time to run.
Bro, I love people.
Fuck 'em.
I love people. All those people say it's not gonna work. Freedom dictator Daniel Andrews. Hey, bro, what's for dinner? Your own cooking. That's for sure.
Oh wow, we've lost. Oh, who cares? 20% of our audience.
Mate, they've lost 20% of their own population.
Now,
Yeah.
I've tried to do I've tried to be easing back into it today. First time I haven't worn either trackies or cargo pants
wow.
since March.
Those are-
They're not jeans, they're
Not
chinos.
yeah,
I'm easing
chinos.
back in.
Yeah, okay, yeah. That's like a stiffer material.
Yes, and
You
it's
know?
less comfortable. But I woke up this morning. I was like, today's the day.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna fight through
Yep.
temporary.
Rolled them up too.
Of course.
Yeah. Of
White
course.
shoes. Got to let them hang.
Yeah.
Got to let them show.
That's right. Well, don't let them hang. Roll them up.
The white shoes match my white ankles.
That's right. Yeah, I can't. I actually, those look like high tops. They look like they look like gum boots. I can't tell where the shoe ends.
Where the shoe ends and where the ankles start.
Yeah.
That's how white the shoes are and how pasty I am.
Mm.
Very new, very white. Anyway, so that's all I wanted to say. But I'm glad we got on that America rant. I just wanted to say I'm wearing pants.
Yeah. No, that was good. Just a bit of a. Yeah. That's great.
Nothing
We
like
love that.
rubbing salt in an infected wound that won't heal because you have coronavirus. Suck shit, dude.
That's very funny.
Isn't it funny now? No, it's not. Okay, it's not
No,
funny.
it's not funny.
But also,
We're not laughing
so
at
many
all
people
Americans.
have it.
Just seems to be about exactly half of you guys.
crazy.
Yeah.
It actually blows my mind. Now, coming up to the Loogies, still got a lot to cover off. Only 2 shows left in studio, including today's show.
Yeah. So this
One
is
more
second
after
last
this.
show.
Wow, we have a lot to cover off.
Yep.
One thing, we floated an idea 2 weeks ago, maybe
Yep.
a week ago, about the mannequin.
Yes.
Originally, when we were first going to do the Loogies, it was going to be in Lewis's lounge room.
Yeah, it was going to be live stream only because we had responsible COVID laws and we followed them, and then we beat COVID, and now we can have our shows back, right? But now that we've done that, and we can have a show, a completely safe show. Originally, we wouldn't have been able to do a meet and greet, obviously, because of COVID, and then no one could come to my fucking house. So we came up with the brilliant idea.
Should you be able to get the mannequin if you can?
There's
Lift
no.
it?
Do you want me? I'll get it.
Oh, can he not lift it? Did you just? We were about to say there's no way Ruben could lift the mannequin.
Job with the base.
Okay. Yep. So we're getting it so we can put in the shot now. We've gone and actually purchased a mannequin, as you can see if you're watching the video. It's a little bit awkward. It's a black mannequin, so it's good. A little bit of diversity on the show for once.
Yeah. Right.
This is great. We're ticking a fucking box here. Hope the ABC fund us after this.
Yeah, absolutely. He's
So
gay
we're-
too, by the way. If anyone from Screen Australia is watching.
Yeah. It's currently, we've got a tinsel scarf on,
Yeah.
which you may not be able to see, or you can see it in the shot. For audio listeners, Santa hat, very festive nude black mannequin
Yeah.
is what we're looking at here. And the original plan was to use this mannequin as a way to do COVID-safe meet and greets. The idea
Yeah.
being we slap a picture of your guys' face on it.
Yeah.
It's a VIP experience. It's like $10, $15.
Yeah.
And then we put a picture of your face. Lewis and I take a pic with the mannequin.
And then we send it back to you as like a Christmas card
Yes.
that you can then print and put on the shelf. So that I think was such a funny idea because we couldn't do a meet and greet after the show. Then we thought it was so funny that we spent about $250 on this guy.
I had to drive an hour out of the way to pick it up
Yeah.
from like a weird warehouse. And the guy brought me into the warehouse
Yeah.
and he had like 10 other mannequins in there.
I assumed when we got it off Facebook Marketplace that you were picking it up from like a store that had closed down because of
he
COVID
was just
or
a
whatever.
guy that sold mannequins out of a storage facility.
Such a weird
Weird.
business.
And he was almost offended. He loved the mannequin so much. He was like, here's how you dress it up, blah, blah. And he's like, what are you using it for? And he was so offended that I was essentially like a big fat joke. Like we're not using the mannequin for its intended purpose. And yeah, we're going to have to move it. Do not put the arm up. It looks like it's hailing Hitler. You do not say that arm is a little bit 1940s Germany when you put that one up.
That's not too good. But yeah, so what we thought it was a great idea to get you to send us our photos. You pay $10, we print it out, do the whole thing, and send it back to you. Now, because we're going to have a meet and greet, I don't know if that's a good idea anymore. We don't.
Well,
it's kind of.
The response wasn't crazy because it was mainly targeted at interstate or international listeners anyway.
Yeah.
The people who often can't get a meet and greet with us. Plus, now we have participation certificates on certificates on sale at the gift shop, both online and at the show.
Yeah.
It
We
got
don't know
to the
what to
point,
do with this guy
and we
now.
were kind of supposed to be sending them out as Christmas cards. The Loogies has now been pushed back until the 23rd.
Which means that we probably wouldn't be able to take all the photos until like sometime in January.
So
probably.
we're just like now stuck with a $250 mannequin that.
What a waste of money.
By the way, this is, if you cut to the shot of my angle on the podcast, it's just like the mannequin's nuts and then my head. So it's the mannequin's nuts in the foreground.
Yeah.
And it's a male mannequin. There's a little bit of a bulge
If you
happening.
couldn't tell.
So we need to discuss new plans.
What are we going to do
We've
with
spent
this guy?
$250 of the Loogies budget, which was already quite thin.
Yeah.
And also very expensive.
Yes.
This event. Perhaps on the night he could be like a bouncer.
Oh, yeah.
We could put him at the door
Just to
to intimidate
everyone.
any
Yeah.
underage people trying to sneak in.
Yeah.
Can you think of a better use for him on stage even?
I
I
mean,
mean, he would add a lot of diversity. That's a plus.
that adds a lot of diversity. A black gay member of the show for the night. Would be
Yeah.
good.
That'd
I
be
think that
great.
adds a lot.
Maybe we could get promoted more with the algorithm.
Yeah, that's good. We could dress him up in like merch, although we only really have t-shirts, so
So then
that
we
doesn't
could
really
cut
work.
one of our t-shirts. He could wear half a
half.
Well Gym, half an Alpha Energy.
That's good. So it would say World Energy
Yeah.
or Alpha Gym. Alpha Gym's probably
Doesn't
better.
really change the show too much.
No, not really. That's almost an improvement.
Yeah,
I think
okay, that
people
I mean,
buy 2 shirts just to stitch them
We
together.
could put him at the merch stand with. It'd be good if one of us had like shorts or something. So it's one t-shirt.
Yeah.
We both only have torso merch.
Well, you know what? Sound off in the comment section below. What should we do with this guy, and what should we name him also?
Yeah.
And we'll do our best. I'll
Nothing racist. Okay. I will not be accepting, Mr. T or anything of that nature. Jeez, this mannequin is difficult okay. Wow. Goodness. The mannequin has been removed now. So yeah, we're probably not going to do, unless you guys really want us to still do the COVID safe meet and greet idea, we just won't be able to fulfill them by Christmas. That's all.
We could still do it.
We're happy to take your cash.
Yeah, we could do it. We just thought that like it was a way around not being able to do meet and greet at all. Now we probably will be doing one.
Sometimes ideas are really funny in the moment when
Yeah.
you're scrolling Facebook Marketplace for a mannequin.
Yeah.
And then when you have the mannequin and then the idea changes, you sometimes just get stuck with a mannequin. This is one of those ideas.
Yeah, Luke and I, we were looking through Facebook Marketplace, and then we found the mannequin, and then we both laughed, and then Luke was like, "Oh, we could use this," and then I said, "I bought it. It's on the way. Can you go pick it up?"
Yeah, and then you're like, it's already bought. I said, oh, we still doing that mannequin thing. And I was going to be like, because maybe we should rethink. And you were like, no, we need you to pick it up tomorrow. And
Funny you should bring up canceling that idea because you have to put it in your car.
It made me feel so uncomfortable how into mannequins the guy was. Great guy.
Yeah.
Really into mannequins.
Strange thing to be into. Yeah.
It's like blow-up dolls is a weird kink. So it's like that's openly a sexual thing. Mannequins is this weird grey area of a cross between fashion and pleasure.
Yeah, I think that what we could do post Loogies, right? Once we figure out
Fuck it.
I was thinking of something different. I was
Okay.
thinking of if we could employ the services of Tripod Todd, see if he can get us a good deal, see if we can flip him.
Flip
Make a
him for
profit.
more than what
Yeah.
we paid.
Yeah.
That's great.
If
Plus
anyone
a nice
could do
little
it,
cut in there for Todd because
Yeah.
we know he's in it for himself
Yeah.
all the time.
Tripod Todd could do it. If anyone can, he can.
He's the Facebook Marketplace king.
Absolutely.
We should get him to flip a bunch of shit, like just around. Like this could be an ongoing segment of like
Yeah.
we just like sell our old junk.
Dance
Like,
with
is there any
Santa
old
doesn't really
things-
work?
I mean, no, we're not going to do that. We love Angel Grove Collectibles here, and I would never flip those collectibles for cash. That would be irresponsible.
Pack fresh. in box. Still sealed.
Speaking of, guys,
Yeah.
is it too early? It's a bit too early for the sponsor.
Bit too early.
Okay. 20 minutes.
20
Guys,
minutes,
speaking of, we are sponsored by Angel Grove Collectibles,
That's right.
which we love. I can't see my hat, but
There it is. Angel Grove Collectibles, guys. Best place to get all of your Christmas presents. If you're getting look, if you're getting a Prezi for yourself, that's the place to go. Present for younger siblings or any nerds in your life, Angel Grove is a place to go. They got a Christmas sale going on at the
Collectibles.
moment.
They specialize in Power Rangers stuff, but they do everything you can think of. They do Pokemon. They're hooking you up with Pokemon. They got Dragon Ball. They got Star Wars, Fast and Furious, Avengers. You name it, they probably got it.
Motorbikes.
They're an official Band Presto
cruise
partner.
ships.
If that means anything to you.
Desks.
Desks.
Supercomputers.
What?
You said they do anything you could think of.
In the collectible
Alien.
realm.
Oh.
They don't do desks. They're not office
Well, you just
works.
said they do everything they could think of. That's false advertising.
Sure. I meant in the realm of nerd stuff.
Oh, okay. Right.
They even got those Digimon
Things
that like they shit themselves and they die. They're really funny.
those things that drown in their own poo.
Yeah.
Great feature.
They're like Digimon Tamagotchis.
Yeah.
I don't know if they do Tamagotchis, but that would be cool if they did. They probably
They
don't.
probably do. I think
don't know.
Tamagotchis came back for a little bit.
They're cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I reckon do you reckon it would be cool like as like a story arc of the show? Like,
I'll use code sound off.
oh yeah,
also.
use code sound off.
Yeah, for your discount.
10% off.
10% off.
Angel
On
Grove
top of
Collectibles.
the sales that are already
They're
happening.
already having a Christmas sale. So this is your last chance to get your stuff before Christmas and use code sound off.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Like it's the last chance.
Savings.
You can still use it next week, but it's the last chance to get it
That's
in your
right.
stocking via Christmas.
Oh, sorry, wrong button.
What was that one
I was
supposed to
gonna. That's the wrong button. Completely wrong button. I was gonna go savings.
be?
that was the wrong button.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, would
What
it
were
be
you
a
gonna
fun
say?
story arc on the show to like maybe? Nah, I wouldn't. But I just want to do it personally. Just like like they come with the little chains on them, like those Digimon or Tamagotchi things.
Yeah.
And you just like when you're 12, like you keep them on you at all times, like hanging off your belt buckle.
Yeah.
We could just like, sorry mate, can't do this segment. My thing's
Just
done
see
a
how
poo.
long we can keep a Digimon
Alive for.
Like,
Because we're pretty busy. I think it will die within 3 days.
yeah, that you know what?
One
That's
of us will forget.
that's
I have
almost
one at
doing-
home.
Well, Meg has one, so you're gonna have to steal it from her, give it to me, and then get one for yourself because
Yeah,
that
because
is
it was
mine.
for you. Yeah, well, you know what? I'm going to go use code sound off.
Yeah.
Um,
Get a couple of Digimon.
yeah, and I might even forget about that. But guys, go use code
Code
sound off.
Yeah.
And
They're a small Australian business, and we love that. So businesses supporting businesses.
Manscaped.
Yeah.
Keep your junk smooth as fuck
Keep your junk looking smooth. Keep your trunk looking huge
and smooth.
and smooth.
As our editors know, very smooth trunks.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Manscaped will change your life. Keelan just started wiping his ass. Ruben's bum is smooth. It's really life-changing stuff here. They got a bunch of stuff. Use code SOUNDOFF for 20% off and free shipping. They've got, they have like
I
little,
love this.
little grooming, filing,
the little
tweezer,
grooming kit.
shit. They got scissors, the
Man.
nail clippers. I'm taking this on tour.
Makes me a bit less of a grub because I want to use it. I finally have
little
like a
magnet.
really good nail clipper now.
Yeah, it's really,
Great.
really great. Before this, I didn't have a nail clipper. We had to go to the chemist. The only one they had was like a grandma, like a giant grandma one for people who can't use a smartphone
Yep.
to cut their own nails. And I did it, and all week I've been dealing with these little fucking those little
No good.
things on the side of your fingers where if you pull them up, it's like excruciating.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
pull it far enough, it go all the way up to your head.
Now
you skin yourself.
we have a
They're terrible.
code,
Do we?
which is
Sound off.
sound off.
Code sound off for 20% off and free shipping,
Yeah,
which we love.
that's the kicker.
That's a bargain. That's a deal.
Mm-hmm. Get yourself
So-
one. They support the show. They've been supporting the show for a while now.
That's a Christmas deal.
So we'd love it if you support them. Manscaped.com.
That's right.
Get yourself a bargain.
That's right. And you know what? If you
And the lawnmower 3000. That's the shaver.
it's the 3.0. They're not up to
No.
the 3,000
Sorry.
yet. They're only up to 3.
Sorry.
Yeah, they're working on the 3.2 at the moment. And they'll but eventually, Manscaped with our support, they'll get up to the 3,000.
I was about 200 years ahead of that one.
Man, imagine if the lawnmower 3.0
3.0
is this good. Imagine what the 3,000 does.
The
Probably sucks your
lawnmower
dick.
3000 would just be a robot where you spread your legs and it
Yeah.
takes care of everything.
Everything.
It shits for you. It
Yeah.
cleans it. It wipes.
Yeah.
That's the lawnmower 3000.
Oh,
But
absolutely.
if
It'll mow your actual lawn. it'll mow your lawn, mow your pubes, look at you in the face, and then go.
Good boy.
Go to Manscaped and get the 3.0, which will just shave you very smoothly. You
Yeah.
will have to do it yourself.
You won't regret it. Use code SOUNDOFF, 20% off and free shipping, and
Right.
they really support the show. So that's how we keep all of this spinning. So
Right.
thank you. Spinning like their motors in there.
Mhm.
Anyway, that's
It's great.
buy it.
Lewis,
What?
Jake Paul
Yes.
has officially claimed the throne of, I think,
Yeah.
and it's quite a hard title.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's sitting on top of the throne of biggest social media douchebag that's ever existed. But
I think, but
But
who's
he's
up,
doing
who's
it
he
on-
up against?
right, but he's himself. Like he's
Yeah.
or his brother maybe back in the day. I'm a big fan of Logan now, actually.
Logan now, yeah, but
Great.
yeah, Jake Paul has like taken all of the mistakes that Logan made and then gone,
he's
I'm
doubling
gonna do
down
all
on
that
them.
shit on purpose.
That's what kind of makes me think, like, yes, he's a douche, but he is doing it on purpose. So people go, but he's doing it on purpose. But
Yeah.
I'm like, that's still a pretty douchey thing to do.
You know what?
Be self-aware of it.
He is such a douchebag that every new thing that he does that makes so many people upset, I like him.
I
I
think
start to like him even more. I saw the Conor McGregor thing, the video, and I officially ticked over to now I like you.
I followed him after that.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was funny.
I thought it was look. It wasn't.
No,
thought
it wasn't
he
actually
wasn't
funny. I was laughing at
Yeah.
the whole concept of
Yeah.
the desperation of trying to get this clout to get like the biggest UFC fighter in the
So
world.
if you
to
don't
step in a
know,
ring with
Jake
him.
Paul has won 2 very, very amateur boxing fights. Like he beat one YouTuber and
He
Deji.
beat a guy whose YouTube username is Comedy Shorts Gamer,
Yeah.
not a
okay?
boxer.
No, it's comedy shorts.
Barely a
gamer.
gamer,
Yeah.
barely a comedian, definitely not a boxer.
He was in shorts though,
He,
and it was very funny.
yeah, so he has knocked out a man wearing shorts.
So KSI's fat brother. He beat the shit out of him. And then who's the other guy he fought?
Nate Robinson, he's an NBA player.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was someone else.
It was
as
someone
well.
after
In
that.
between?
Yeah, there
no
was.
no one even watched that fight.
There
so.
was some other YouTuber.
Wasn't that like an amateur boxer
no,
or,
it
or
was-
an influencer / fitness boxer?
He was like a.
No.
So I'll look it up.
I don't know. The
I don't
fight
know,
was
I'm talking out
obviously
my ass.
so unmemorable that no one even knows who he fought, but he did beat him.
And then in
And
the
then
Mike
he
Tyson undercard.
on the Mike Tyson undercard, he fought Nate Robinson, who's an ex-NBA player. So he's never actually fought a fighter before.
Is on Gib or something. That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
He was
Gib.
just a YouTuber.
Yeah, his name's Gib.
I don't know who that
And
is.
yeah, he beat the shit out of him. But he's really confidently won all of those fights. But that kind of means nothing. Like as a dude that clearly grew up bullying nerds anyway, it was just like his natural behavior.
It's so weird.
Like
It's
punching
just like,
people who can't really fight. That's definitely how he was raised.
It's
in
so
school.
weird. It's like he's literally like won a high school or like just like some weird running event, and then he's like, Usain Bolt, you're next.
Yeah.
And then it's like,
Yeah.
but you've never run against a runner. Like
No.
you've never
Yeah.
actually. It's bizarre to me that he.
Yeah.
I don't think he actually thinks
It's like
he's
the
going to
dude
win,
made
right?
2-minute noodles and he was like, Gordon Ramsay, your wife is ugly and I can cook better than you. And I'll prove it, for 50. So he's come out and he's made a video challenging Conor McGregor to a $50
Can you
million
play it?
fight. And I
It's-
want to watch it. and I-
Before you watch it,
Yeah.
you need to describe to audio listeners of where he's sitting, what he's wearing,
Yeah.
and what he has draped around him.
So he's sitting in the door of a luxury car. It might be a
a
Maybach.
Lamborghini, I think.
Lamborghini, right? I can't tell from the thumbnail. He's got an Irish flag draped around him. Conor McGregor's from Ireland. He's got a giant cigar that looks bigger than the mannequin's dick.
And
And
his own,
he's
probably.
got sunglasses that are like flipped up. So he's like, not only am I like, having a shot at an entire nation, sitting in the door of a Lamborghini, smoking a way too big cigar, but that's
Literally
already
outside
unlikable
the
enough.
old Team 10 house is so good.
Yeah, that's unlikable enough. It's the when I saw those flip up sunglasses, I wanted to jump through the screen and break them.
It's so ridiculous.
That's some shit that I would wear to make you angry.
Yeah, I mean, you're already doing, like, imagine, oh God, you would do that shit to make me angry.
Yeah.
He probably has a Gucci ring on as well and
Yeah.
and a wife beater underneath.
Yeah, yeah.
So you're
Well,
channeling
all
a
he is
little
just a
bit.
regular wife beater.
Yes.
Uh,
And just listen to how hot he comes out of the gates here.
it's so
Aggressive.
fucking aggressive.
The fuck is up, you Irish cunt? Good morning, Conor McGregor. I know you're probably
That's how it starts.
Already.
That's how it starts. What I think, as an Australian that says cunt all the time,
Yeah.
Something about Americans saying cunt is offensive. That sounds offensive to me.
Yeah, it's
I'm
shocking.
Like, I mean, that's like our word.
He
is why
says
I
it with
think.
like a U, like he goes,
Yeah, it's like, what's up, cunt?
we just go, like, can't. Like,
Yeah,
it's
can't.
just, it almost sounds like the word can't when we say it.
Yeah.
So it's like, we just take the edge off the word
Yeah.
for some reason.
Now, we'll watch the full thing and then we'll comment on it, but there's something in particular that I love about this.
What the fuck is up, you Irish cunt? Good morning, Conor McGregor. I know you're probably beating up old dudes in a bar right now, or maybe you're jacking off because you're sick of fucking your wife. I mean, she's a 4, Conor. You could do a lot better, but happy Monday. My team sent you a $50 million offer this morning.
Big check.
$50 million cash, proof of funds, the biggest fight offer you've ever been offered, but you're scared to fight me, Conor. You're ducking me because you don't want to lose to a fucking YouTuber. You're 0-1 as a boxer. I'm 2-0 as a boxer.
You're not a
I just
boxer.
came off the 8th biggest pay-per-view event in history, but you want to fight Dustin Prober, who has less followers on Instagram than my fucking dog. That's a fact. And Dana White,
It's not.
you're a fucking pussy too, you ugly fucking bald bitch.
Forgot what he was
You said
supposed
there's
to
0%
say.
chance of this fight happening, but there's 0% chance of
was
you beating some fucking
his
pussy.
brain
He's really lost
working.
me.
Conor, you're scared. Dana, you're scared. Sign the fucking contract, you idiots. Jesus fucking
Listen to this.
Christ.
Listen.
Irish bitch.
Listen. Did you hear the camera
What
guy
the
sigh?
fuck is up, you Irish
Did you hear the camera guy
Wasn't it
go?
the camera bumping?
No, if
Oh,
you
really?
listen to it, hang on, I'll find
It's
a
probably
version
like
I
the
can skip.
50th take. That's why. You know what was my favorite part about that? He goes at one point, you would have heard it there. He goes, "You have less followers or something than my dog." He
Yeah.
tags the dog and the guy.
Yeah.
The guy has 200,000
What the
more
fuck is
followers
up?
than his dog. It's just the shittest burn. Unless 200,000 people followed the guy off that post, maybe. It's so weird to like
It's a
burn.
weird thing to get wrong. in
It's
the
a weird
moment.
thing to like go make that a real point of
Yeah.
your argument and then tag both so anyone can just be like, click into both. I quickly clicked into both and I was like, well, that's just factually incorrect. Shit burn.
Well, my favorite thing, I've skipped to the end. Just if you really listen, you can hear that even the camera guy thinks this is fucking pathetic. Listen. I'm like, that's the camera guy going, "Oh, this is my job."
Christ.
That's the guy who moved to
Irish
Hollywood
bitch.
and then now he's filming.
Fuck these guys.
Dude, he moved to Hollywood and now he's working for Jake Paul. Things didn't work out necessarily.
I love that shit. It's so funny. But my favorite thing
That's
is
so funny, man.
Conor McGregor hasn't responded at all.
Jake put it on his story because I now follow him. It's awesome.
Yeah.
That he saw his message. So Conor McGregor left him on scene.
Which means Conor McGregor decided to open it, leave him on scene,
Yeah.
and then go, "Righto, bud."
But Jake
No,
thought
that
that
means-
was like a cool thing. He's like, he's seen it. I'm like, and he didn't reply. He's not interested. Also, there's no way he has $50 million.
He might from investors because that fight. I mean, but I don't know if it would gross. It would probably gross.
He's rich,
50
but
mil.
he's not. He
No,
doesn't have
if that
50
would
million
be-
of disposable
It
income.
wouldn't be Jake's money. It'd be the money from the app or the network
Yeah,
or
right.
whatever fucking group they've
Yeah,
scammed into hosting this fight.
Okay, yeah.
Because it would probably make the money back with sponsors and pay-per-view.
Mm.
Probably. It's Conor McGregor, and everyone wants to watch Jake Paul get the shit beaten out of him.
I would even consider watching it now. Yeah, what were you gonna say?
Means McGregor would have had to hit accept message. So he
Yeah.
made a conscious decision to,
Yeah.
To
hit
scene, he
read.
scened him on purpose,
Yeah.
which is great. I really like that.
And then there was a follow-up video. So he didn't
Yeah.
stop here.
should we pull that up?
So there's a guy, I think I'm under the impression that Conor McGregor's protege, training buddy, Dylan Francis, right? Or just
He's like a sparring partner that Jake Paul has sparred with before. So a lot of these fighters will get people in to like fucking spar, and that guy like tweeted at Jake, you know, saying you're a loser or whatever he said.
so did that
Dylan
Nate
Dennis.
Diaz guy, right?
Yeah, I
I
think
love
so.
whenever UFC fighters tweet. And by the way, guys, we're not like really. I'm on no one's side here because I think
Yeah.
it's all
I'm
hilarious.
for sure on Connor's, but I'm
Oh,
loving
yeah.
the entertainment
Yeah,
value
yeah,
from
but-
Jake here.
Dude, when Nate Diaz tweeted at Jake, he didn't even put a full stop in the sentence. It was just like UFC brain. He just like,
He said, Jake Paul, you need your ass beat for free, you spoiled fuck. You can't really fight dumb shit. You're going to end up with your ass whooped for real somewhere talking like that fist emoji.
there's got to be at
All of
least
the
one,
yours and the U's spelled
2
incorrectly.
commas and 1 full stop in that.
Yeah, mate, that's a multi-paragraph tweet, dude. That might even be a thread. if we're being real. Like, if I wanted to really critique that, that's a thread, mate.
I had to read it twice because I was like, where does one thought start and another one end?
So that's, I think, what started the Dylan Dennis thing. So Nate talked shit, and then Jake Paul sent him a video.
This was my favorite video.
Of him beating up Nate Diaz's sparring partner.
Yeah.
But, like, the video of Jake Paul boxing, we'll put it in silently. He is throwing punches that look like they were sent by Australia Post. Like, like, bro, that delivery time, there's a big lead on there. That like goes all the way around the fucking country and then reaches its destination. I'm not saying that I'm a boxer, but as like someone,
the dude paid for tracking. You could see him coming as well.
Oh yeah, like, yeah. With a tracking number with that shit.
Yeah, you could see it get to the halfway point.
Yeah. That's the type of punch where it takes 3 weeks to deliver and then it didn't really land where it was supposed to. You have to pick it up from the office.
I like that we're talking shit. Jake Paul would belt the fuck out of all of us at the same time.
Probably, yeah.
I wouldn't step at a ring with him.
No,
but I'm also not screaming at Conor McGregor.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's like, of course he can beat the fuck out of people who can't fight.
Yeah.
He's now challenging people who have been fighting since they were born. Like Conor McGregor came up dirt broke, worked his ass off to become one of the best fighters on the planet. And Jake's now like, yeah, I reckon I could beat him because
you know what it is?
Floyd Mayweather did.
It's not that. Here's the thing. It's not that crazy because Logan's actually fighting Mayweather. And Mayweather fucked on Conor in the ring because Conor is not a boxer. He's a UFC fighter. Yeah. He's only ever boxed once, and it was against Floyd Mayweather. They did it for the cash, and he got owned.
But Conor McGregor the reason why he won most fights was because of his stand-up, because of his ability to box.
Yes.
Well, not.
Well,
box,
he
but
doesn't he kick him and then punch him and they.
Yeah, but he's a southpaw. He's a real good striker with his fists. That's how he won a lot of his fights was just with punching only, pretty much.
I thought he was more of a kicker. That's why I thought that's maybe why he sucked at boxing.
I think it just removing kicking.
Do you think it's more dumb that Logan's fighting Mayweather?
Yeah,
that seems really silly.
I think if you're from a business standpoint, it's pretty dumb for Logan to be fighting Mayweather because everyone knows the outcome and no one wants to see Logan like lose.
It won't even be a spectacle.
You know? Like Jake Paul. The sell of that fight is, of course, he's going to lose, but you get to see him get fucked up. No one really wants to watch Logan Paul get beaten up by Mayweather, especially because Mayweather, it seems to be like a bit of an exhibition fight type thing where it's not going to be like a real.
Mayweather will just win on points. He's half Logan's size and he's double his age, which is odd. And he's too quick, and Logan will keep swinging over him. He'll keep ducking. He will land no punches because he's huge.
Yeah.
And he's heavyweight, and he's a flyweight, right?
Yeah,
Mayweather's
He'll be a lot
silly,
faster.
even putting them in a ring together.
Yeah, it's just a money
They'll
thing.
be both fighting on different,
like
on different levels.
Yes.
They'll be like, we'll be punching his cock.
Yeah, no.
Mayweather will be like going for groin shots, and then Logan will be swinging over his head.
Well, maybe that's how he'll win. Is Mayweather will get disqualified for too many dick punts.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that seemed so weird to me that was even going ahead.
Yeah, but with the two fights, for sure. I'd rather watch the Conor McGregor and Jake Paul fight.
Brendan, what's his name? Schwab.
Schwab.
Yeah. Oh yeah. See, Brendan. It's weird because I'm a big fan of his podcast. He brought up to Logan if Jake and him will ever fight.
This
now
is where it's going.
That I'd want to see.
I think that this, obviously that's the natural climax to boxing.
Imagine how ashamed their parents must be.
Imagine the house they live in.
No one wants to see their sons go fucking toe to toe talking shit, going to kill you in a ring.
But they've already done that. They've already done the fake beef thing that
beef.
Started off as fake, but then got way too real.
They must have such a toxic relationship.
Oh, absolutely. Do you reckon you could like Jake even if he was your brother?
No.
You could be like, well, here's how it goes when anyone asks Logan what he thinks of Jake. He goes, so is he like a douchebag in real life? Like, do you even like him?
He's
He
my
goes,
brother.
well, he's my brother.
Like, well, we do share the same blood.
Yeah, that's some shit that when you see a TV where like a TV crime special where the mum's child turns out to be like some serial murderer, and they go, "Do you still love him?" And she just goes, "Well, he's my son." Like that's That's the same vibe. Of,
Yeah.
Do you like him? Well, he's my brother.
If you have nothing good to say, you don't say anything
You
at
just
all.
acknowledge the tie, and
Yeah.
then you go, you didn't really answer my question, but I understand exactly what you're saying.
Yeah. So let's quickly, before we wrap this up, watch this last video.
Yeah.
He essentially throws toilet paper. He does a drive-by. He's in the back of like a ute.
He's in the back of a ute, and he pulls up on Dylan Dennis, who is Nate Diaz's training partner.
Clearly getting
is
interviewed, by the
seemingly,
way.
like, unrelated to this whole thing.
Yeah.
From what I've seen, I don't think Dylan's talked shit. I might be wrong. But anyway, they pull up, and they do this.
Hey, look, it's Conor McGregor's bitch right there. Pussy. Piece of shit. Pussy.
Miss.
Throwing toilet paper.
Got him
Fuck
once.
you, bitch.
Oh, and then he fell over.
You're a bitch.
That's good. I
It's
love how he says
So cringe.
dip, dip, dip instead of saying go.
Dip,
He
dip.
definitely decided that it would sound cooler if he said dip.
Dip.
You know,
Let's dip.
that's like, you know what he said when he says that. This is me when we're about to leave the supermarket before a party, but we forgot dip.
Pussy. Dip. Pussy.
May as well just be like,
Do we forget anything? Dip, dip, dip.
ah, the guacamole. It's so funny. It's
Really good
just
stuff.
he's going out of his way now to be like this unlikable villain of the internet,
I
and it's
love it.
working.
I love it.
But it's so strange.
Mm.
It's such a shit character to pick.
It is. My
weird.
favorite thing
And
about
it can't end well. It can't end in cash. It can only end in
You
people
get one-
actually just hating him.
I don't know. I think
Right?
there'll be, if this Conor McGregor fight happens,
There'll
a
be a
lot
redemption.
is riding on it. He'll get a shitload of money for that, and then he'll lose, whatever, who cares? And then they do the Logan and Jake Paul fight. That will actually break records for sure. I mean, don't they already have like one of the pay-per-view records, Keelan? Weren't you looking at numbers?
I was looking at numbers, but they're all kind of incorrect. Like they were saying,
They're all estimates.
This is why
they made between $900 and $10 million each fight.
Well, those are the estimates. There's
Yeah,
a
so
very
it's
wide
very
range.
wide. I couldn't get a proper. But then Jake always goes on about how many millions he makes from it.
I mean, you'd make there would be a lot of millions because, you know, the sponsorship and
Yeah.
because, like, you know, just that one video would have hundreds of millions of views. If you even just a brand like Monster Energy for sponsoring the fight, you can guarantee your brand will be seen by like 1 billion people.
Yeah.
That's like actually worth a lot of money.
It's so funny to me. Like, this must make actual boxing fans so angry.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
just ruined the sport, essentially.
But that's
Commercialized
Yeah.
it completely. And whatever, it was already like they were bringing some rules that were making it a little bit softer
yeah.
compared to like when George Foreman and Muhammad Ali used to fight.
Yeah.
Like those were like, have you watched that?
Yeah.
Have you watched like the Rumble in the Jungle
It's
fight?
crazy.
Fucking unreal.
Yeah.
But like it was already heading down this road, but it's been fast tracked to now like this business, like any
Yeah,
sport now.
Because I think it's like it seems to be, in my uneducated view, the only fighting sport where if you do a couple of fights, you'll be fine. Like, there's no lasting damage. If you're fighting amateurs anyway, right? If you fight Mike Tyson, you could die. That is a possibility. If you got punched in the head hard enough. That's,
dude
you know,
does have a face tat and was in The Hangover
yeah.
with
wouldn't
the
fuck
face
with
tat.
him.
Wouldn't-
Yeah, I like that it's the face tat and the hangover, not the best boxer alive at
Yeah,
one
no.
point
He
that
also
scares you.
bit some guy's ear once. That intimidates me a lot.
Little bit scary.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like his eating habits are terrifying.
But
But
ears.
yeah, it seems like the out of all of the fighting sports in the world at the moment, it seems like the softest fighting sport. So, or the safest one, padded gloves. So that's why all of these YouTubers.
on the professional level, yes, I'm
Yeah.
sure like there's still real fights happening everywhere.
Yeah.
that are,
Yeah, but in the one, if you want to do a fight that has no negative repercussions physically, you want to do a boxing match, and that's what they're just capitalizing on. And there's no, because if you did UFC, the real UFC fights are more interesting. Khabib, Conor McGregor, you can't top that
Yeah.
right now. But boxing, like, who is boxing that's so exciting that you know, my mum would go, "Oh, did you hear about this?"
I know.
You know, like she heard about the Mike Tyson thing.
Yeah, right.
You know, there's
That
nothing,
was really boring anyway.
and that was really
They're
boring.
like 50, right?
Yeah. Like they're doing throwbacks. That's the only way to bring it back. So I think that they'll get, if this Conor McGregor one happens, it'll be that, and then it'll be Logan, Jake Paul, and then the whole community will just drop it, and there'll be a bunch of other people trying to start them, and they'll just be celebrating with their money. Who cares who
Yeah.
wins? They'll make hundreds of millions.
Last year on the show, we tried to fight the Neil and Jordan podcast, Neil
Yeah.
Kohatkar and Friendly Geordies.
Yeah.
We'd never heard anything back from them. The
And
offer
then
still
their
stands.
podcast took a long break, so that's a win for us.
Yeah, boom. They were probably so rattled that they had to take a hiatus.
Yeah.
I remember at one point you were saying to Neil that you'd fold him like origami.
Yep.
So it was a bit of trash talk.
Yep. And you know what? Guess who folded? The whole podcast.
I think they're back now, right?
I think they're back now, but they're not the same.
Um.
They're scared.
So
Yeah.
boys, offer's still up, but I mean, Friendly Geordies is fighting a political battle.
Yeah.
Happy to.
Yeah, Friendly Georges is fighting 6,000 people at once at the moment. If you check on his YouTube
Yeah.
channel, he's
What-
like, here's an update on my 35th beef of the week.
What about we have a crack at the Fairbairn boys? Jackson slimmed down.
Jackson has slimmed down.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yep. Blake
Yeah.
Pavey.
Oh, the TikTok boys.
Yeah. Who else? Blake Pavey.
Liam Dowling,
Liam Dowling.
Blake Pavey. Actually, Liam, your mullet kind of intimidates me.
He's got a mullet.
Lewis can take you. I got you, Blake. I will take an 18-year-old from New South Wales who I'm pretty sure has a chronic illness.
Does he? Great. Well, that's a win for sure.
Yeah.
You know,
I think he actually did a Make-A-Wish once, or at least he's done TikToks about it.
really? Well,
Yeah.
this fight could be his
Yeah,
second
I
make a
think
wish.
do you know what he has?
Ah,
I'm not sure.
some immune
I mean,
disorder.
yeah.
Oh, easy win. Great.
He
Yeah,
got to
fuck
meet-
him
he
up.
got to meet John Cena. That was his
Yeah.
make-a-wish, was to meet John Cena.
Really?
Did it happen?
Am I right?
Well, no one can see him.
No one can see him. That's the best way to get out of that. No, I think I've seen that video. He talks about it.
Oh.
That's how I knew he had some kind of chronic illness.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah. Anyway, man.
Okay, well then you fight.
I'm not above that. I'm not gonna say I'm above.
Well, okay, how about this? Let's rejig it. You fight Blake Pavey, and I'll just go Royal Children's and just pick one. Just walk into the Royal Children's Hospital and go, put him up.
Yeah.
Your wife's a 4. I'm 9.
What up, you chemo cunt? You're in a Lamborghini outside.
Yeah, that would be great. Yeah, who wants to make my wish come true?
You can still call him a bald bitch.
Yeah, I got 2 gifts for you right here.
We're
That's
evil.
That's great, you know? But yeah, well, to wrap up, my favorite thing about the Jake Paul thing is that he is doing all of this stuff, literally cosplaying as Conor McGregor. He's got the beard. When he was doing that fight, he was rocking up in the same suits. He's wearing the same type of sunglasses.
But
He's got
he's
the same
not
type of
funny.
hair. And he calls Conor McGregor bald because Conor shaved his head. Not because he's going bald, just because he wants to have that
'Cause it
hairstyle.
looks tough.
Jake Paul is actually going bald. Like, you're the bald bitch, you idiot.
All right. Well, Lewis is getting angry.
Let me at it.
The single.
Bro,
sorry.
if you were in a ward, it'd be over for you, bro.
In a
I'd-
what?
A hospital ward. In that scenario,
Yeah.
I'd trash you. Other scenarios, whatever. But, you know, you spend too much time in the sun, I'll come for you.
Oh, Jesus.
Hey, LA never rains. I'm saying it's possible.
All right. This wife beater is not.
Yeah, I got to take it
It's
off.
not doing wonders for
It's
you.
corrupting me.
It is.
Yeah.
You have the energy of actually Jake Paul now.
You know what? I'll marry Jake Paul, call him a 4, beat him up.
Yeah. Wrong bin night.
Yeah, guys.
Good segue.
Yeah, guys, I want to thank everyone who DM'd me on Tuesday, reminding me that it is bin night. Thank you so much. I really want to call out a few people though. I got a couple of man, my DMs were absolutely flooded to the point where I don't think this is the best way to notify me. I would like to change this. If
I thought
every
this would be a
Tuesday,
mistake.
don't DM me because I can miss that. If you just comment on my latest post on Tuesdays, great picture, by the way. Don't forget the bins.
Yep.
That'd be really good because
even better because it drives engagement to the gram.
that is
Plus,
good.
it's a great reminder.
That is really good. Now, I just would like to name and shame a few people. Cameron, a girl, Cameron, messaged me, don't forget it's bin night today. Then she said, wait, never mind. Corin said, oi, remember it's bin night? Wait, what day is it? Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday? I don't know. That's your job, okay? And then Angelica DM'd me. It's bin night, mate. Fuck, it's bin night yesterday. Okay, not helpful at all.
Yeah.
I appreciate the effort, but makes it much more confusing.
A retrospective reminder is useless.
Absolutely
and not
useless.
appreciated.
Yeah, that's how I've been waking up on Wednesday morning, going, "Fuck, it was bin night yesterday."
Yeah.
I'd get up at 5 a.m. I got to put him out before the truck sees it. Now, the issue that I have is I've got bin night sorted. I don't know what type of bin night it is. I rolled the dice
bin night
last
for me
night.
tonight.
I thought it was bin night and recycling night. I just found out today Wrong call. It was green bin night. So now I got a full green bin. The recycling bin I got to take
What's
back
in
in.
your green bin?
Just green stuff.
Yeah, cool. Checks out. Don't need to dig any deeper.
No, just
That's
a
what you
whole
put
lot
in
of green
that.
stuff. Green
Just green
pencils, green
shit.
crayons, paint,
Yeah,
the
that's
lot.
how
So if you guys can just keep in mind, next Tuesday is recycling night. Just comment on my latest post. Great photo, by the way. It's bin night, and put the recycling bin out too. That would be great.
Yep.
And then the Tuesday after that, that's green bin night. So
Yep.
just remind me to take all my green shit out.
Great.
Yoda's in there. Threw all my money out.
the
Fucking
Grinch.
broke. Yeah, the Grinch is in there.
Do we have time for dumb science, or have we gone
Nah.
over time?
Or should we do Frankston Tales?
We have time for one more thing. We're
Okay.
at 50
I
minutes.
think-
We can do 5 more.
I reckon let's do the final Frankston tale of the year.
Oh wow.
I do have something. It's not the most crazy story, but I found it so funny that it perfectly describes the type of area that I'm in. Like I didn't see anything crazy. I just saw something and I went, "What's that?" And then I went, "Oh, of course, because of where we are." Right? I was in Kmart the other day.
At
and
3 a.m.
No, a reasonable time
Oh, wow.
actually. Right, I wasn't hanging out with Keelan at this point. I was at Kmart at a normal time, and since then anytime I've been in one of those big box stores, I've checked around and I've found exactly the same thing. So this is not just a Kmart thing. This is Kmart, Target. I think there's a Big W that I went into just to have a look, and they all have this. I was walking through. I was just looking for. I think I was looking at like books, gifts, whatever. And there was this giant stand, like a big shelf, and it just said discounted items opened. And every single thing on the shelf had been opened and had something stolen from the box.
Like a box of pens or something.
Like a box of pens. There was like some Pokemon box thing that had cards taken out.
but they're still selling them? Just
Obviously,
loss.
theft happens so often in
they
Frankston
have to monetize
that
it.
they can't throw this stuff out. It costs too much money, so they just repackage it and sell it at a discount. And that's at every single big box store in the area is just a half stolen shelf.
What?
Imagine
I used to do shit
Say
like
this
that
every
when I was
Frankston
younger.
Tales.
you used to do shit like that.
Like when the Shrek movies were coming out, like
Born and
2007,
bred Frankston.
I would
Thoroughbred shit.
I would break into the little books or the little toys and just steal something from them
Yeah.
because like my
Dude,
parents
the
would
whole
never buy
thing's
me
too
a
hard.
toy.
Purebred Darrow.
Yeah.
Like at your core, you're not anymore, but like that's your core.
Yeah, maybe that's true.
I've never stolen anything
I have.
intentionally.
I have.
I
Well, I was,
accidentally
like,
once
7.
walked out
So I still do
I was
it.
like
of a cotton
7.
on with a bag inside a bag.
And I still do it. Woolies, self-serve. Got to get my staff discount. If I work there for that time,
Doink.
going to get my staff discount. Like, oh, they're running a discount. Scan one, get one free. If you don't steal shit from the self-serve checkouts, you'll be getting exploited. That's your labor.
Do you pay for
You're
the?
working there for
you
that
fa-
time period. You're,
You're
a
the
checkout chick.
reason why the prices are so high.
Mhm.
Because people like you were stealing.
High for you because you're not stealing. You know?
Do you
I
pay
get my
for the
savings
15
no
cent
matter what.
bags?
Hey?
Do you pay for 15-cent bags?
Okay, if you
Aren't they
pay for
free?
those, you're an idiot.
I pay
Yeah,
for
see? So you do. You do.
No,
You
I
pay
just
for 'em?
I am responsible and I bring my own environmentally like
You know what? What you
bags.
what
I
you
bought
want to
them
do
once and then I
is
put
you want to
them around.
scan those bags because then they go, oh, if he's paying for the bags, he's obviously like the best person ever, the most altruistic man ever to live. And then you fill up those bags with a bunch of free shit.
True, because if you're paying it, yeah,
Yeah,
that's good. It's like, oh,
it's a good cover.
free pasta,
Yeah,
$1 bag.
15-cent bag,
Mhm.
99-cent can of soup,
Yeah,
free.
you're making money.
Oh, if we're doing Frankston Tales, we should play the opener.
We've already done the tale.
All right, it's
Thanks.
time for
What's the point of playing
Frankston
it at the end?
Tale.
Oh, I got a story.
Oops.
What
What is that noise?
It's my leg. I tell you guys every time. My leg.
yeah, but it sounds like
from
like
SpongeBob.
No, but every time it's poorly received. Okay.
I think it's awesome. My Frankston
You
Tale.
have such a low barrier for awesome.
My
Golden bread.
Frankston Tale is the other week my number plates got stolen, and it's my fault.
It's not. Did
You know-
you steal them?
You know what's funny?
No.
You know what's funny? He goes today before you got here. He goes, "Oh, I don't want to tell the number plate story because I don't think it's good enough because it's my fault." I said, "No, dickhead. The whole idea of you thinking that it's your fault for getting your license plate stolen, that is the
No,
story.
it is your fault. You live here still. That's your fault.
No, but like, you getting
Right?
stolen from is never your fault. Why is it your fault? If you left your doors open, if you had a big sign that said free license plates, sure, that's your fault.
Yeah.
If you leave the windows open and you got a fucking laptop, that is your fault.
But
right?
that's the mindset of being here. It's like, oh, I shouldn't have parked my car there. I knew it would get stolen.
Yeah.
Is that
Yes, that's exactly what happened. Usually I park on a street where I know there's cameras. I park right under some cameras just in case. Because Frankston City Council have cameras all around the CBD area just in case of crime.
What business is being done there?
And then,
drug deals only.
so one
Cannabis
night
business district.
I was pretty tired and I didn't bother parking where I usually park. Well, I parked like behind the Macca's. Should I say where I parked?
Just behind a Macca's.
Yeah. And
There's no cameras there.
no cameras there. It's dark. There's no lights. Usually lots of people park there, but this night there was no one.
Yeah.
I come back the next day. My plates are stolen.
You're lucky your wheels weren't like. You're lucky they just didn't jack your tires.
Well, I
or
had a
something.
look. I was like, there was valuable stuff in my car, but I had a look in the car as though I was looking to rob it. And KFC boxes are a very big deterrent.
Your car is so gross that I wouldn't want to like open the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're ripping your license plate open, and they didn't even think it was worth checking
I don't-
Yes,
for other
yeah.
shit. Like,
What's the point
you know,
of stolen license plates? Because you just
so
report.
they can do a drive by or do crime or whatever.
So, but they have to do it on the night before they get reported as stolen.
Yeah,
yeah.
So
So-
very short
But
term
lucky for
play.
them, it was
So
actually.
I told Keelan that he needed to report them as stolen straight away because otherwise he would get fucking raided and arrested for committing some crime.
Yeah. Well, it was 2 days because I was so lazy I couldn't be bothered moving my car the second day.
Because you're like, oh, I can't drive now. It's not legal. Don't have plates.
It's actually obscene that you can leave the car in a Macca's car park for 2 days and you don't even get a fine.
It's not even a Macca's car park. It's behind a Macca's
Okay,
on a
right.
fuck off street.
Yeah, you're an idiot.
Yeah, it's my fault.
Yeah.
And I knew it. And the night I went to bed, I got into bed and went, I should move my car. Something's going to happen to it.
Mm.
And I think I even said it to
Yeah.
Phoebe on the phone. I said, my car's going to get fucked with. So,
Yep.
my fault. But I got the plates back and now I'm parking
You know
responsibly.
what though? You could bag it up and put it on the Kmart shelf. Partially thefted vehicle.
Can we make it like a Patreon goal to get killing the fuck out of Frankston?
I like where I live.
I think it's great. I think it's great.
It's awesome.
I think it's a very nice area.
We can make it a Patreon goal so they can pay for my underground parking.
Oh my god.
Fuck off. I have a bit about Frankston that I'll probably do at the Loogies that I'm excited to do.
Okay. I'm keen.
And it'll just point out how great it is.
Well, guys, next episode will be the last in-studio episode
Of the
of
year.
the year. And today, guys, we didn't really get to it on the show, but the voting for Guest of the Year and Co-Host of the Year is live. Vote responsibly. Remember which union you're a part of.
Vote for the
The
elite
union of the people.
No, the elite union. We may
Do not-
represent your interests.
Do not vote for the dirty tactics and the bullying mentality that I have to deal with on this show. I trust the people will vote
okay,
accordingly.
You can vote for the guy that's probably going to do things for you or benefit
Dedicate the
you in
awards to them.
some
That's
way.
all this is about. is-
Dedicate the award to you, or you can vote for the real people that understand the stock market, the elites. Trickle down economics is real. We may represent your benefit. We may benefit you. We may represent your interests. The main thing is we're very confident. So vote against your interests. Vote for the elite union today. Fuck, he's learned how to turn
They
his
tried to
mic
turn
back
my
on.
microphone off. They can no longer silence me unless I forget again. In that case, damn it. I've been got for a second time.
All right, guys. Thank you very much. We will see you in a couple of days. Grab your tickets. There are very few left. And make sure you grab your participation certificates.
And cancel your plans next Wednesday night if you're watching on the
yeah.
stream. Have your whole night scheduled. All right?
It's literally going to be like a multi-hour stream. We have the whole thing planned
yeah.
out. Pre-show, post-show.
And you don't want to miss a second because Radio
Yeah.
Mike has a lot planned in the pre-red carpet coverage.
Yeah, and we are pumping a lot of money into this thing. So get ready with your super chats.
Get
please.
ready. Get ready to throw money at us.
We'll also have some goals too. All right. See you later.